Rediscovered Books is proud to take part in the virtual readout for Banned Book Week.
Hi, I'm Wally. I'm a bookseller here at Rediscovered Books in Boise, Idaho. And I'm going to be reading for the Banned Books readout Like Water for Chocolate by Laura Esquivel. And I'm reading this book because it was recently removed from the curriculum in Nampa last month after it had been taught there for the last 25 years. I think it's really important to recognize during Banned Books Week that censorship isn't something that just happens somewhere else, some other parts of the country or in other parts of the world. It's something that's happening now, and it's happening in our backyard. So I'm just going to read the first couple of pages from Like Water for Chocolate. Take care to chop the onion fine, to keep from crying when you chop it, which is so annoying. I suggest you place a little bit on your head. The trouble with crying over an onion is that once the chopping gets started and the tears begin to well up, the next thing you know, you just can't stop. I don't know whether that's ever happened to you, but I have to confess it's happened to me many times. Mommy used to say it was because I was especially sensitive to onions, like my great aunt Tita. Tita was so sensitive to onions, anytime they were being chopped, they say she would just cry and cry. When she was still in my great-grandmother's belly, her sobs were so loud that even Nacha, the cook, who was half-deaf, could hear them easily. Once her wailing got so violent that it brought on an early labor. And before my great-grandmother could let out a word or even a whimper, Tita made her entrance into this world, prematurely, right there on the kitchen table amid the smells of simmering noodle soup, thyme, bay leaves, and cilantro, steamed milk, garlic, and, of course, onion. Tita had no need for the usual slap on the bottom because she was already crying as she emerged. Maybe that was because she knew that would be her lot in life, to be denied marriage. The way Nacha told it, Tita was literally washed into this world on a great tide of tears, spilled over the edge of the table and flooded across the kitchen floor. That afternoon, when the uproar had subsided and the water had been dried up by the sun, Nacha swept up the residue the tears had left on the red stone floor. There was enough salt to fill a 10-pound sack. It was used for cooking and lasted a long time. Thanks to her unusual birth, Tita felt a deep love for the kitchen where she spent most of her life from the day she was born.